Hi, so I was experimenting something new, so I thought of giving a video review. Let's see how it goes. So, evil is always possible and goodness is eternally difficult. This is the topic you have selected. Coming to presentation part, your handwriting is legible. You can improve the spacing between the paragraphs, like between these two paragraphs, okay, or in all the pages. You can work on the spacing between the lines, spacing between the paragraphs. Even your side headings can use something like this so that, it will be properly visible, not getting buried within the paragraphs. Okay, now the most important thing about presentation or your overall expression is how you write. Okay, you have good content, most importantly you have good analytical capacity, but there is a problem in little bit grammar, okay, spelling mistakes here and there, but overall expression needs to be improved. So try to work on expression with regular practice. If you write like on a very regular basis, I think these things will go away. So focus on expression. Coming to the content, both intro and conclusion are linked to Mahesh and Ramesh, like the same story. So you know the basics. You have intro, thesis statement, then you enter into the dimensions. The best part about your essay is macro essay. From intro all the way till conclusion, the flow is there. You know what you're talking about, and your bifurcation into scope. Like for example, why evil is always possible. How do we promote goodness, reduce evil? That dimension is fine, but intro is a very generic story. Okay, I think if you can work hard, you can be more creative. Essence wise it's good, like why Mahesh is an IAS officer, why Ramesh is a bad fellow, but it is not creating that kind of impact that you aim for. And at the same time, again you write one paragraph in the conclusion where you bring in the same story, so it is not adding actually any value. So we need to discuss about how to disincentivize Ramesh and promote more Maheshs in the society, or how to make every Mahesh into or Ramesh into also a Mahesh, or promote an ecosystem where evil is not possible, where only goodness is appreciated or celebrated. Okay, even in today's speech, the president of India says like India is a place of uh, good place for honest officers. So we need to promote the good, reduce the bad, right? Thesis statement is fine. Thesis statement is bit lengthy, so try to concise thesis statement into few lines, 5 or 6, that will be enough. Now, why evil is always possible, you try to bring in various examples, you show how society is changing into evil. But again, context in the sense, here the topic is evil is always possible, okay, goodness is difficult, right? So you have to take a politician example. You have to say why any politician can, it's easy for a politician to be evil, but why it's difficult to be good. Will he win the elections if he's good? Okay, is it the politician's problem or the society problem? Okay, why are we electing criminals in spite of knowing they're the criminals? It's not like that they're hiding, right? ADR, they all file the election reports. ADR publishes the reports. We all know how many criminals are there. Still, why are people voting for them? So we have created an ecosystem of, okay, evils. So why is that happening? So we have to think in those lines also. Okay, so that is one thing that you need to work on. Context, okay, presentation, like the depth, the quality of every argument can improve, but overall your arguments are fine, like how small islands are being here, facing a problem, how terrorism is a problem. Dimensions are good, examples are good, your thought process is good, but again, as I said, quality of the arguments can improve. Okay, now goodness is eternally difficult. So here also you bring in generic statements, like people will suffer sacrifice, people have to do a lot of hard work if they want to do good. Then you bring in examples like Nelson Mandela and all those things, but I think there is a lot of scope for analysis here. So because this dimension has to show why there is no motivation for the honest to be for the honest to be honest, or why people who take shortcuts are leaping in front of the line. So why difficulty is, or like why being good is eternally difficult. You can talk about layers, like at individual level, Harishchandra, Dharmaraja. Okay, it's not even, if you go back into entire mythology, Rama probably Dharmaraja, Harishchandra, very few people you can say that they are good. Okay, so again we will find flaws with Dharmaraja and Rama also in Lord Rama in certain angles. So it's not easy to be good. Good is very high benchmark. Okay, and you can bring in more analysis. Then here you talk about nurturing goodness. So you know that we have to promote goodness and reduce the badness. That is fine, but you don't actually explain how. You just mentioned socialization, teaching. How like that analysis is more important. Again here at layers, individual level, that is fine. At institutional level, what do you do? Okay, as an ecosystem, as a collective society, how do we come together? You can go layer by layer, expand the solutions, then your conclusion would have been much better. I think you have all the potential in the world. You have good ideas, good thought process, good content. You talk about marshmallow experiment. So knowledge wise, you are on par with anyone, but expression wise, quality wise, you need work. Okay. So hope this review helps you. Keep writing. All the best.